wondering if I'll catch any mackerel today, and God, I can't stop catching them. As soon as the rod hits the water, they're on. But I don't really want to be here for mackerel all day, but let's get some. There you go, look. Probably all too big for me. Wow, what a stunning morning, guys. So yeah, a little bit different today. I thought I'd mix it up. Instead of doing the same intro at the same spot, launching from the same place, I thought I'd come out to Old Harry's first and then say hello here. So as you can see, we're at Old Harry's. A little bit later than planned because the gates were locked at Beta Park, which is a little bit annoying, but I got in eventually. I'm about 5:30 in the morning. The sun's just come up and it's just lovely. Wow. So yeah, I'm gonna have 2 or 3 hours of fun here like I normally do. I love coming back here. It's just lure rod here is just heaven for me, and then we just see where we go from there really. So depending on how many mackerel I get is probably what's going to dictate the plans today. If I get plenty of mackerel, I'm going to head far out and go for some tope. If I don't get too many, I was going to go round the corner to my ray mark and get some rays, but as you've probably just seen on the camera, mackerel's going well already. I just dropped some feathers in the water to troll in here and I've got 3 or 4. But I'll tell you what I have got today. I'm just going to show you. So yeah, I've got my cool box today. Instead of putting ice in it, I've put water in it, as you can see. And I've got a few mackerel swimming around, and the aim is to try and keep these alive. But what I have got in this bag, I bought a little aerator pump, and it's only like a tenner off Amazon, so it's a cheapie. But at the moment, it seems to be working. But God knows how long we'll keep these alive for today. But I'm going to just keep trying. Ideally, I'll get some smaller mackerel and some bigger ones, because these are quite large. But yeah, let's get the rod out and just see what else we can pick up. So unfortunately we're drifting quite hard today, so I'm going to have to do a lot of keeping the engine running. It's also low tide as well, which isn't a problem. You can still get nice and close to Old Harry's, but kelp is all on the surface here, so it makes it a little bit trickier, but it's not too bad. Lots of places for those bass to hide, isn't it? So fish on. Nice. Right, let me just deal with this. There you go, just a small one, but first bass of the day. It's just taking a seeker. I'm just going a little bit further out past the kelp, and there's plenty of action out here, I think. We just yeah, just got my rod tangled now. I must stop going for the easy option with the surface lures. I want a bigger fish, so probably need to put a soft plastic on for that. But we'll see in a minute. Just a couple more. Well, we had a mackerel here, but it's not. Oh, it is. Just going trolling a little bit more, and then I'll settle down with some lures again. But I just want some more mackerel, really. Oh, I've got a really unfortunate garfish here. It's been foul hooked and not very nicely. Just in case you've never seen a garfish. Make good bait as well for things like turbot, so won't go to waste. Garfish, look. Not what we're going for, but keep foul hooking them. fish on finally. It's gone a bit slow, but this feels like a good hit, this one. Yeah. Whoa, this is not a bad fish. Oh wow, yeah, got some fight in it, this one. I reckon that is a bit of a lump. Oh, bear with me because I don't want his spines in my boat, so I'm putting in there. So there we go, guys. Lovely fish. Yes, it's probably about on par with the biggest one I've caught before, so I'm well happy with that. Look at that. Stonker. I'm gonna give him a quick weigh, just curious. There we go. He's just over £3. It's not as big as I thought he was, but still really happy with that. And let's get him back. Lovely. So probably not quite my PB. I'm gonna do the same again, same run again. So the tide's taking me. Ooh. Oh, garfish. So the tide's taking me straight out to sea, which is a little bit annoying. I like drifting along the side of Old Harry's, but not today. Never mind, it's all good. Been out to try and get some more mackerel. I've got a couple of mackerel and a couple of garfish, but not a lot about today. It's quite a quiet day really. It's a bit of a shame, but I mean I've wasted probably too much time here, so another 20 minutes because I've just put a float out with a prawn on it just to try something different. And then not sure, might go for Tope, but I've only really got, you know, maybe 4 mackerel I'd be willing to give for that. So I'm not sure if it's worth it, but it's not far to go, so I might give it a go. And then if not, definitely want to set up on the race spot and get some rays. So yeah, catch you in a bit. So right guys, we're out in 85 feet of water. We're quite far out actually, probably about 2 miles, 3 miles past Old Harry's. But this is the spot I want to try. So just finding my Tope rigs. Only got 6 mackerel, so not going to be trying it for long. We're either going to be successful and we'll lose our bait quickly, or not successful and not use it. So we'll see. No idea if any Tope are in. I've not seen any reports for quite a while now, so you know, it'd be pot luck really. But you know, you got to be in it to win it, haven't you? Oh, we're nearly ready. So mackerel we caught earlier. I'm just going to bang them straight on. How do I do this normally? So the problem with Tope, they can bite and rip, so it's a good idea to get the hook quite far down the mackerel. That's kind of how I understand it. Doesn't mean it's right though. I've caught plenty of Tope before like it though, so I know it works. I've lost a lot of tape before as well, so. Might just put a bit of wrap on it just to keep it in place. Unfortunately, I couldn't keep the mackerel alive, so I need to do a bit of research into anything I can do. And they stayed alive for a couple of hours. Maybe I didn't change the water, that's probably what it was. Well, I didn't change the water, but maybe that's what the problem was. No, this is very rough. It's just literally that, basically. Yoink it overboard. Make sure we attach it to the line first, obviously. That's actually pretty close to getting thrown over the board without being attached. And that's it. Set the drag. So not sure what else I'll do, whether the problem is as soon as you put other rods out you'll get one and you'll tangle all your lines up. So I've learned all this hard way. But because I'm not sure if they're even around, I probably will end up with another bait out. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I don't do a lot of drifting with baits, so maybe a ray bait, just a mackerel on a pulley pennel, something like that. I thought I had a run there, but it might not have. It might have been the lead snagging on something and then wrenching it free. So we'll see how it goes. Tope don't normally mess around for long. It's hard when you're drifting. Last time I was anchored up, but I don't really fancy anchoring at the moment, especially in 85 feet of water. Got a fish on here, but I mean, well, if that's a tope run, it's quite. Oh yeah, it's on a fight now. I'm not sure what this is going to be, guys. I'm hoping a tope. It's a whole mackerel bait. Wow. Oh, it was a tope. Actual tope, but I just lost it right on the edge. It was quite a small one. Playing with quite a big mackerel, because I don't have any small mackerel. Frustrating. I was being coy with it and it just came off, unfortunately. So let's see what we can do about this. First tope on, unfortunately not landed, but that fills me with some kind of confidence, and it wasn't too big, which is exactly what I want. I don't want big tope today. Wow, look, just not sure if you can see it, the bite marks of it there, and it's only I say a baby, it's probably 10 pound, maybe 12, which for me is a baby really. Right, let's get some elastic on this and get them back down, but that's interesting. So it wasn't hooked, interestingly. It must have just had the back of the arse end of the mackerel and just let me reel it in. How funny, but it's definitely a tope. Tell by the teeth marks as well, but I mean I can see it, it's literally right there. I could have grabbed it, I just, normally when they're hooked, you know, but that wasn't hooked, so that kind of explains it. Let's give that another go though. I'm quite excited about this. I mean, I tangled up my other rod straight away, and but if that was a big one it would have been a lot worse, so you're gonna have to be a bit careful. Damn it, I'm happy. I've just got my first tope, but my GoPro wouldn't turn on. So anyway, more important to get the tope on board. He's only a baby, but yes! So he's playing with a bait, but he actually hooked it this time. And it is a baby, I know it's a baby. I'm not here trying to win prizes for sizes. Hang on, hang on. They're so strong, even baby ones. There we go, guys. First tope of the year. Absolutely stunning creatures, as always. Look, love them. But yeah, he's a baby, really. I mean, he weighs a chunk. But haha, awesome. Super chuffed with that, and he's quite small, and that's what I wanted. I don't want massive ones, but they're beautiful. Love it. That's a photo. Let's get him back. Gorgeous creature. Woo! Yes! Love it. Shark fishing. That's what we love. So just looking at the weather forecast, literally quarter of an hour after catching that tope, new bait out, and the wind's picked right up. I'm not sure how much you can hear because I've got the windsock on, but I'm awfully far out really. I'm good 4 miles away from Old Harry's, so yeah, I should probably head back in a bit closer, but I can't imagine it being better anywhere now with this wind. So unfortunately I might have to cut my day really short, which not been too productive day, but at least we've got the tope and half decent bass in the morning. It's what I came for, the tope. So yeah, this weather, it's an absolute pain at the moment, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'll give it 5-10 minutes, but to be honest, the waves haven't got too big with the wind, so I'm not too fussed, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it and we'll stay safe. Got a secondary small bait on to strip a mackerel. It feels like I might actually have something on, but I certainly didn't know about it. God, it's so deep it takes forever to wind it up. See what we got. Surprise! Took quite a chunk of mackerel that, but we got a place. It's been a little while since I caught one of those. Nothing too big, which is a shame this far out, but nice. Happy with that. That's a random one, that. It's getting choppier, isn't it? But I'm still okay, but we're gonna have to definitely keep an eye on it. It's doesn't want to get any worse. I think because the swells forecast is so small today, we're getting away with it, where normally it'd just be unbearable by now. We'll see. Yeah, how frustrating. Look, it's just getting worse and worse, as you know, thought it probably would do. I mean, if I was only a mile out, I'd be happy enough in this, but I'm not. I'm about 8 miles out, so I'm going to head in. And we just, like I said earlier, we just see if we get any shelter from Old Harry's and that, and see if we can find a calmer spot, but it's probably not going to happen. But we'll find out. We'll give it one last go, and hopefully get another hour or two. It's only midday, it's quite frustrating really, but never mind, it is what it is. So I'll show you the trip home. It's going to be a wet one. Yeah, so I changed my mind. I'm going to give it a half an hour to an hour in the race spot. I mean, it's a lot better here than it was out there, but it's choppy and it's windy. It's not particularly comfortable, but it's fine. So we're going to give it probably just half an hour to an hour and just try and catch a ray, and then we're going to head back. So I'm going to try and get some baits in the water quick as possible, and yeah, let's bag a ray. Really hard to tell today, so I'm going to give up here in about 15 minutes. Really, it's not producing here like it normally does. This is a spot I've had quite a few rays. I'm not sure if I'm going to have the video out before this one, but yeah, it's a good spot, but not today. Oh, good take then, and strip my whole bait off. Get another one on. Yeah, I finally give up here. No fish. The bait's getting stripped literally within 2 minutes hitting the deck. I'm getting pecks at it. Crabs, maybe bream, but I can't see much in the fish finder, so probably crabs, I'm guessing. But yeah, I've definitely had enough now. Thought I'd get a ray, to be honest, but no, not to be today. So yeah, I'm going to get myself home, I think. It's going to be a bit of a rough ride back. It's getting quite choppy again now, but it's been one of those days. Some good fish have come out today, but I would have preferred more, really, more tope, you know, more bass this morning at Old Harry's, but you know, mixed bag today, isn't it? So yeah, it's good to get out, and it's good to be hopefully getting home safely as well, because the weather has turned today, definitely. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe, it really helps this channel out, and we'll see you again shortly, I'm sure. Didn't know that was coming. I turned around and a big old wave was right there.